Hey guys, welcome back to this place, and if you are new, welcome here for the very first time. I'm Carmen, this little cutie is Dean, and this little cutie is Loki, and today we are going to be watching Season 2, Episode 12 of Lost. Last time, we actually had our very first ever sort of confrontation with the others, led by, I will call him Zeke, which is what Sawyer called him, because I have no other name for him. So we had that confrontation with Zeke and Jack, which ultimately led to Jack asking Ana Lucia how long it would take to train an army. So that's sort of where we are now. I am really excited to see where we're going to go from here, because is this going to be an all-out war? Is this going to be just like what it's going to be? I need to see more of the others and more interaction with them, because I genuinely don't know who they are, or where they came from, or why they're here, or why they're kidnapping Walt and such, except for that he's special, right? So anyway, without any further rambling by me, let's get into episode 12 and see what happens this time.
Where are my presents?
Right over here, Charlie.
It's a piano. This is mine?
Yes, Charlie. Father Christmas must have known how talented you are.
That's cute.
Someday you're gonna get us out of here.
Oh.
All of us.
That's a lot of pressure to put on a child.
You can't save your family if you don't play.
Is he wearing a diaper? This is a very weird dream.
Come on, Charlie. Play.
He ain't saving no one, he is. Music. Music will never get you anywhere, Charlie boy.
Yeah.
You need a trade.
Dad? Do it, baby bro. Save us.
Save us, Charlie. Save us.
I wonder if that's really how it was framed to him as a kid. Because, again, that's just a lot of pressure.
Aaron! Aaron! Is Aaron okay?
Yes, he's fine. Charlie.
It was just a dream. Surely he's not going to get jealous of Locke, right? Because this is much more of a grandfather relationship in my opinion. I don't think Claire would see Locke in that way, you know.
I just wish things could get back to the way they were before.
There is no before, Charlie. We were strangers on a plane and we became friends.
Now Locke's your friend, huh?
She can have more than one friend. I get he's hurt.
Please, Charlie. Just for now, give me some space, okay?
Space. He's beautiful, Karen.
I named her Megan.
Meg.
Where's Liam?
Does that mean something to him?
He's not here.
Oh, damn.
Karen, look, it wasn't his fault.
I just assumed he was with her.
We were leaving the club in Dresden. I was in a cab. He was in a van with the gear, and it blew a tire on the way to the airport. He missed his flight. He's on the next plane, all right?
He's making
He'll be
an
here soon.
excuse for him.
He's okay.
He's great. He's a dad.
I feel like he's lying for him.
Oh, by the way, you have a daughter. Her name's Megan.
After Mom.
I knew it.
Yeah, after Mum. Now clean yourself up. You're a sodding father now.
I wonder what happened to their mom, because obviously she's not around right now.
How well did you get to know those tailies?
Tailies.
Well enough, why?
That Libby chick seems pretty cool.
He's still into her. I love it. I'm here for it.
Is she?
Whoa, you got a little love connection brewing over there, Jabba?
Do not call
No,
him
just
Java.
asking.
Yeah, I hear you asking.
Let him act.
Forget it.
Sawyer, you don't have to be a dick all the time.
What's with you? You're acting like you're in junior high.
It's the third time I've seen him walking out of the jungle.
He trying to start shit.
What do you suppose they're doing out there?
You just do your exercises, Sawyer.
He's such a little shit.
Help!
What? Why does he keep saying the baby in danger?
You're safe. You're safe.
That's weird.
Claire?
He's in danger. You have to save him. The baby's in danger. You have to save him.
Charlie,
The
only
baby's in terrible danger.
Is he just high as fuck? Like, I'm confused.
The baby's in
What are you
terrible
doing?
danger.
What?
What are you doing, man?
What's going on?
It's the middle of the night. What are you doing with the baby?
Oh, he had the baby. Oh, that's not good.
I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. He's okay, though. I had this dream.
Understandable, that is her child. She was freaked out. Don't agree with physical violence, but I just don't know what's happening. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, with his weird religious dreams.
Waiting for my moment.
Well, your moment is now, Hoss. Hey, Libby!
Hey, yourself.
They would be cute. I would ship it.
Kate sees a horse, nothing.
Well,
Pretty much everybody's seen Walt wandering around the jungle, but when it's Charlie, it must be the bloody drugs, right?
well,
It's funny you didn't answer the question.
it makes sense.
We burned the whole thing. The heroin, the statues, it's all gone.
You have a stash,
Destroyed.
though.
All of them?
No.
All of them.
See, he's still lying, so he can't be trusted.
Trust is a hard thing to win back. Claire needs time. You should leave her and the baby alone for a while.
He's not wrong. And also, I don't know that he's not using based off the lie that he just said again.
All right.
This is fucking weird.
Camera, rotate on the 8 count. And hold the product up.
Butsy's diapers take 53.
Playback.
There's a polar bear.
And action.
You are everybody's. You are everybody's. Acting
Cut.
like it's stupid.
It's all right. That's it. We're wrapped. Ditch that one. He's a bloody disaster.
Okay, but also, like, this is a weird-ass music video. Y'all must be pretty desperate if y'all are doing it.
I got it in some of the abandoned luggage.
Oh, it looks like Shannon's.
Think I can pull this off?
I think it's Shannon's.
Let me give you a hint. When a girl asks that kind of question, she's looking for validation.
Do I know you from somewhere?
What?
I mean, other than the flight?
Flight.
Okay, turn around.
Huh?
Turn around. I want to try it on. Round.
Oh, sure.
No
Go ahead.
peeking.
Why does he think he knows her?
I cannot believe you don't remember stepping on my foot.
I did.
Yes, you did. And it was hard. I know that because I remember you. You were the last one on the flight, and you were all sweaty, and you had headphones on, and crunch! You stepped on my foot. Okay, turn around.
She looks cute.
What do you think?
It's awesome.
Thanks.
He has little, like... Adorable.
What are you doing?
I'm marking trees.
What for?
Because these are the ones I like.
For what?
What are your dreams about?
Ooh. Maybe Echo can help.
Variations of Aaron being in mortal peril. There's the flying dove, and Claire and my mom dressed as angels telling me I need to save the baby.
Flying dove.
Have you ever considered that these dreams mean something?
I mean, sure.
Like what?
What? Yeah.
What if you do need to save the baby?
From what? How? I mean, I think so too. I agree. You're cute.
I have to talk to her.
Hey, you know what? Now's not a good time,
No,
okay?
no, I have to talk to her. She want to hear
Oh,
this.
you know what? Tell me and I will tell her.
No, no,
I
Claire.
said not now.
Claire,
Get this-
wait. Please, Claire, listen. Aaron's in danger.
What are you talking
The
about?
baby's in danger. Look, I've been having these dreams. I know what they mean
Charlie.
now. Kate! Claire, listen. We have to baptize Aaron. We can do this. Echo's a priest. We can do this. We can
It's
save
time
him.
to go.
No, wait, I'm not
I said
finished.
it's
Claire,
time
look,
to go
we have to
now.
baptize Aaron.
Why does he have to be baptized, though? Maybe Aaron will become the danger if he is not baptized.
What made you come back?
He had a gun at Kate's head.
You hitting that?
He wants to.
Plane crash. You both survived. Nice beach. She's hot, you're hot. It's what people do.
She makes points.
Not hitting that.
He wants to, though. Let's be real.
I dropped Megan. What are we gonna do?
We'll get through this.
Yeah. How's that?
I got a new song.
Funny now, you finally see me standing here.
This could work.
It's good, right?
We could make it work. Right, all night, just like the old days.
All right.
So, baby brother,
He wants drugs.
you got any?
I'm disappointed in you, Charlie.
Yep, had a feeling Locke was following.
This island tests us. That's what this is, John. A test. This is my test. That's why these are here.
These are here because you put them here, Charlie.
No, wait. John, wait. You gonna tell Claire? You can't. Look, if she sees then, I'm done. She'll never trust me again, and she has to, John. It's about the baby. All right? Aaron's in danger. You have to believe me.
You've given up the right to be believed,
Yeah,
Charlie.
you're making it hard, Charlie. I'm sorry. Like, I believe him weirdly, but it looks real sus, you know? Like, I don't think he is using, and I don't think he has used, but...
My understanding is that baptism is about making sure that children get into heaven. Should anything happen. Call it spiritual insurance. There isn't any danger, Claire. Charlie just feels like he has to save the baby because he can't save himself.
I just don't know. I just don't know. This island has shown people stuff, you know? Yep.
Fire!
Somebody started a fire. Is this a distraction he created so he can take the baby?
Where's my piano?
I sold it.
Yeah.
You what?
I had a feeling. For what? For drugs?
Wait, hang on. Get up. Where's the money? Is that what you're sodding up?
I'm clean. I haven't used in 2 days.
2 days?
It's not...
Well, happy anniversary.
Well, how long you been clean?
Where's the money?
She was gonna leave me. Charlie, she was gonna take Megan.
What did you do, Liam?
Karen's got an uncle in Australia. He's gonna get me a job. There's a rehab clinic in Sydney. I just needed the money to get us there.
But his piano that your
I have to
mother
do this.
gave him?
I have to take care of myself. For them.
But he's been...
For my family.
He's your family. And he's been taking care of you forever.
I'm your family? What about my family?
His brother is pretty shitty.
Charlie! What are you doing?
I'm doing what I have to do.
Stop my baby! Stop it!
I just want to save him. Tell him, Echo. Tell him what you told me, that the baby has to be baptized.
This is not the way.
Charlie, Come on, give him to me.
Who the hell are you, John? Aaron's not your responsibility. You're not his father. You're not his family.
Neither are you, Charlie.
I'm not gonna hurt him. You're hurting me, Charlie.
He does look a bit strung out. You know, the pale lips and the red eyes.
I'm sorry. Oh.
Oh, okay, Locke. I don't agree with this. First time I've disagreed with Locke, I think.
You need stitches.
Would have been helpful last night, Doc.
It is said that when John the Baptist baptized Jesus, the skies opened up and a dove flew down from the sky.
The dove and the... Okay.
This told John something. That he had cleansed this man of all his sins. That he had freed him. Heaven came much later.
I haven't been baptized. And does that mean that if you do it to Aaron and something happened to us, that we wouldn't be together?
Not if I baptize you both.
I mean, I think that you have to have, you know, the whole faith and God and life after death and Jesus and all that stuff is also necessary for baptism, no? At least to my understanding. That baby is like, what is this? It's interesting though. So a part of her trusts Charlie still to do this. You know, she believes him to some extent. Oh, why is he putting it in the weapon thing? All right, you guys. So there was a lot that happened in this episode, and I don't understand some of it because did Echo interpret the dream for Charlie because he told him like there was the dove? I think it's really interesting that we have this episode and Charlie, who has a lot of religious iconography, and there's a lot of religious themes that surround Charlie because, as we've seen in his flashback, he is Catholic. There's a lot of religion in the show as well, honestly, like with Echo and just some of the stuff that happens in the show. But I think it's really interesting that we have Charlie with all this religious stuff, and he has to save the baby by baptizing him, when in the past we heard some really interesting things about Claire's baby before she got to the island, right? Like that he could be really dangerous. I feel like I'm remembering that correctly. Hold on, let me consult my notes. I cannot remember like exactly what was said, and I didn't write it down, but there was definitely like, he was like, you have to be the one to raise the baby or like bad stuff's gonna happen. And now Charlie has to save the baby by like saving the baby's soul essentially, and like all this weird stuff is happening on this island. Yeah, so I wonder what that could mean, especially paired with Charlie's flashback and of course this was also part of his dream. Like the flashback became part of the dream, so I'm not sure exactly how much I'm supposed to think was flashback and was dream, but it really seems like his mom put a lot of pressure on him to save their family through his gift of being a talented singer. He feels like he failed at that because, you know, when his brother turned to drugs and then he turned to drugs, their dream of being successful musicians kind of started to fade away. And like, does Charlie have like a savior complex as well, or is it just because that was put on him so young that he just feels like that's his sort of ultimate thing that he can do. And because he feels like he did everything he could for his family, and it didn't work, I wonder if he feels like he is like transferring his sort of saviorness to Claire and the baby, right? I do also think that Charlie's, familial relationships are really sad. Like, we saw him with his brother later after he'd gotten clean in Australia when he was talking to him before he got on the plane. But it's actually incredibly fucked up that he did everything for his brother. We've seen it throughout the show so far. Like, he tried to help him so many times, and he stuck by him even when it was detrimental to Charlie's mental health and everything that was going on with him. And yet, his brother not only sold the piano their mother gave him, which it's clear that she's not around anymore by the time the show, the flashbacks have started, by the time he sells it, right? He sells the piano and then helps himself and doesn't help Charlie at all. Like, I get that addiction is a real fucked up disease. I get that it makes you very selfish. I understand that his brother was in a really desperate, shitty place, but I just can't help but feel bad for Charlie, who it just kind of seems like every time he thinks he's found his people or his place in the world, because we saw it with the girl too, right? Although he did kind of also fuck that up. But, like, it just seems like he can never fully find his place. And I think that's really sad. I think that Claire going through with the baptism at the end does tell me, though, that she does still put some stock into what Charlie says, and she does still care about him and trust him to an extent. Now, it's really unfortunate that Charlie really did not help himself in this episode with how erratically he was acting, with how irrationally he was acting. Now, I do think that there is validity to Charlie saying, like, Kay saw a horse, like, I guess we don't know this, but Jack saw his dad, everyone's seen Walt. Like, there's so many instances of this island showing people things when that thing isn't necessarily there. However, when you add on to the fact that you're also acting very, very erratically, and you look rough, and we know that you have been addicted to drugs in the past, you have access to these drugs, you've been hoarding a secret stash of them, like, it's hard to then be like, this is the island telling you something, and not this is your addiction telling you something, So I don't blame Locke for not just blindly trusting. I don't blame Claire for just being very concerned and worried about her baby, because it looks really bad, right? Like, the optics are horrible. So, I don't know. See, like, I do feel like it is the island telling him something, and I do believe him ultimately that he wasn't using. But I do also think, like, he should give some grace to the people who thought he was, because, like, when you've already broken that trust, and then you're acting the way he was acting, so yeah, it just looks real bad. Also, there were polar bears in that weird ass baby music video they were doing, so, like, I feel like they just keep throwing polar bears into flashbacks to see if we're paying attention that there's fucking polar bears everywhere, But also, like, that was a weird music video. Luckily, it gave context to his dream in the beginning where his brother is wearing the baby diaper, because at first I was like, what the fuck is happening? Just a very weird music video. And honestly, I think that the band is probably better off getting fired from it, because I don't know. Also, something that I thought was really interesting in this episode, and I don't know if it's just like a throwaway line, I feel like it's not because of the show, but why did Hurley say, "Do I know you from somewhere?" to Libby? And then she's like, "Yeah, don't you remember you stepped on my foot on the plane? I can't believe you don't remember." Like, I think they're really cute, but also like, I feel like there's more to that story. And I'm curious about what it's gonna be, because that was too much of a like weird coincidence thing to actually be a weird coincidence thing, you know? Like, I feel like he does know her from somewhere, and I don't know where. Also, I don't know why Locke put the statues with the drugs in the gun locker instead of just getting rid of them, you know? Like, I don't get why he did that. I guess we'll find out at some point. Also, this episode is one of the first times I've disagreed with Locke. I don't think it's the very first time, but I didn't like him just punching Charlie a few times, you know? I don't know that was necessary. I think that he was beaten down enough by, you know, life and his fear and just Claire not wanting to associate with him at the moment, that like I'm not really sure that was necessary. But I get that he's very protective and Charlie was being stupid and he thinks that he was using, which I disagree with, but I get why he did it, but I just don't agree with it. Anyway, I think that's all that I really have to say about this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you want, you can like, comment, and subscribe if you aren't already, because it really helps me out. You can also watch the next episode right now over on Patreon if you're watching this on YouTube, as well as my entire full-length reaction to this episode and all the episodes thus far of Lost. That is over there as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Until then. Bye, guys!